Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ryan Reacts. Today, we're gonna check out something wonderful. This one is called God of War Ragnarok or Ragnarok. There is a uh, pronunciation somewhere with a Norwegian accent. I just know it. Shaping the story. This one came out like a couple hours ago on PlayStation's official channel, so we're gonna check it out. PS5 and PS4 games. All right. Am I recording? Yeah. Cool. Camera check, light check. Oh, by the way, I removed the noise suppression filter from the OBS. That was kind of essential in filtering out the noise of my ceiling fan and other sounds that sounds emitted by our neighbors, obnoxious dogs and whatnot. But I hope it's loud enough because with the noise suppression on, my microphone was unable to register certain frequencies. So like if I went if I went too high pitch or if I went too low pitch, it would just sound horrible, or you wouldn't be able to hear anything at all. So I hope things are okay now. I hope things are okay now. Let me know if they're not okay, by the way. All right, let's check this out. Shaping the story. This is a 10-minute video.
We're coming off of God of War 2018. How do you top that?
It's an interview.
How do you deliver something that players will love maybe just as much as God of
Beautiful.
War 2018?
Beautiful shot.
The pressure was tremendous.
Midgard. All right, World Serpent.
My name is Ariel Angelotti, and I am the senior producer for Narrative.
My name is Richard Gobert.
Good job, all of
I'm
you.
the story lead for God of War Ragnarok.
We are
I'm
so
Jody
proud of you
Kutzko,
guys.
and I'm the supervising dialogue designer.
It's my job to shape the story along with our writing team, our narrative director, and game director.
As a producer, it's my job to help build a team to create that content, to own the schedule in realizing that content.
I oversee the dialogue production throughout the entire titles. Every line of dialogue that you hear, every human
Oh, this is the
vocalization
2018 one?
and
Damn,
effort
this
and
looks
grunt,
good.
Our team touches.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No,
The
we are
graphics.
not men.
Yeah.
We are more than that.
The
Responsibility
what?
is far greater.
In the story of God of War 28,
Bro, hold up. This is from the old game. Like it says, God of War now available now on PC. So this is from the PC remaster, the launch that came out, like with the 60 frames per second and fluid combat, and this looks amazing.
we find Kratos seemingly having turned over a new leaf in
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna pause. I just want to tell you guys how I came to know about this game. So, obviously, God of War 1 came out in 2018. 18, yeah, 18. No, 16, 18. I don't quite remember. Maybe it was 18, yeah. And I was in grade 10, and I had to, oh boy, grind out for, excelling in exams and stuff. So I was never really into watching long gameplay videos or anything, let alone play the games themselves, because they're expensive. Like, I'll be honest, they're expensive, and even now I'm not in the condition to like play these brand new games that cost like $70 and stuff. So I came across this one day, like way later on, like 2 years later, 2019. Yeah, 2019. I for some reason I came across Jacksepticeye's video, so I thought, you know what, let's check this out. Why not, right? So I remember clicking on that one video, and after that, it just went on and on. I got so immersed into the story, the gameplay, and everything. It was, I mean, if you don't know about this game, if you haven't played it, if you haven't seen anyone play it, please do, please do. This is an experience of a lifetime. This game is incredible. So yeah, moving on to the video. I just wanted to let y'all know
the Norse lands.
a little bit of lore into my life, I guess.
He lives a quiet life hidden in the woods with
The
his wife
remaster looks
Faye
so good.
and their son Atreus. And the
Man, I
story
gotta
starts
drink some
with them
water.
mourning her death.
Stay hydrated.
And we learn that she made a final request before she passed away. She wanted them to spread her ashes from the highest peak in all the 9
Low
realms.
faith.
He's scared of being a bad father, a bad influence, and as a result, it's made him an absent father. His
Bro,
greatest
this.
fear is that he's passed that evil that's inside of him onto his son.
You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control.
Ironic.
This will not stand.
Ironic.
You honor your mother and abandon this path you have chosen.
Damn.
It is not too late.
I
They
love
befriend
this.
Freya, who is an exiled Vanir goddess who used to be married to Odin.
Funny thing, when we were introduced to Freya, okay, this video is gonna be filled with spoilers for the first game, so if you don't know anything about it, please, I would suggest to click off the video. But before doing that, if you enjoyed this so far, please leave a like and also subscribe, because I break down and watch so many trailers, so many gameplay stuff, so many movies, manga, anime. Chainsaw Man, I'm reacting to Chainsaw Man. You can check that out. That's probably gonna be the next next video. So stay tuned. I appreciate all the help. Let's get to 1,000 subs by 2024. All right, do it, boy. All right, let's get back to the game. Yeah, funny thing, when I was introduced to Freya in the game, I always kind of like shipped her and Kratos for some reason. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I guess probably not. Like, let me know how many of y'all shipped Freya and Atreus. No, oh my God, not Atreus, not Atreus, Kratos.
They meet Mimir, the self-proclaimed smartest man alive,
Hmm.
who serves as their guide and their
Ah,
confidant.
this
And
looks
they meet the
so
Folger
crisp.
brothers, Brock and Sindri, who are world-class weaponsmiths who end up their
Oh yeah,
main source of
oh
upgrades
yeah.
and equipment. Now, among the enemies they make are the Aesir gods, whose
Oh,
leader is none other than Odin, someone we never meet in God of War 2018, but who casts a very long and dark shadow over the 9 realms.
oh yeah.
There are consequences to killing a god.
Why? How do you know?
Oh yeah,
know?
oh yeah.
After many adventures, Kratos and
That
Atreus
part
end up
irritated me
fulfilling
so
Mom's
much.
wishes, and over the course of that journey, they find
Then we
out
had the
more about
character
each
arc, so
other
it's fine.
and about themselves, and finally find a common ground between
Man,
them.
look at
They
you,
become the
Denheim.
close family unit that Faye hoped that they would become.
One thing about this series, though, is that it's portraying the Aesir gods to be evil, and the general consensus through like Marvel and pop culture stuff, they're like, oh, Asgardians are amazing, they're good people, and the Giants are the bad ones. But this game is just doing a total 180 and, saying that the Giants were like peaceful race, didn't really care about anything that much, and Odin and the Aesir gods are the bad ones, which, according to my knowledge of actual Norse mythology, I mean, Thor and all the gods were kind of mean for no reason at all. So nobody knows who's in the wrong. Maybe both are in the right in their own ways. Maybe there's no correct party in this conflict. So who knows? Both the parties believe that they're doing the right thing. So
In God of War Ragnarok, we fast forward a few years, and little Atreus is now a teen.
oh yeah,
They're back
I love this shot. Wait, yeah. I love this shot from this first teaser when it came out because okay, spoilers for the game again. Final warning: Atreus is Loki, right? And Loki has the horned helmet, or like at least in the Marvel movies. So this is pretty neat. I mean, maybe the directors didn't even think of it like that, but that is just that's a really cool little thing there, right? Because the
to
suit,
hiding out in their home in the woods
the
in Midgard.
horns.
During the course of the previous game's events, they were forced to kill Odin's grandchildren,
Yeah.
Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor.
Mung.
Thor does a lot of the lion's share of Odin's dirty work, and as a consequence, he's a very violent, unstable personality.
Yeah.
At the end of the last game, they were also forced.
Okay, another fun fact from Norse mythology. This is gonna be a Norse mythology video by the end of it. Balder is supposed to be the most beautiful god or like the most beautiful human being ever created in Norse mythology, something like that. And he was I think killed by, was he killed by Loki? No, Loki tricked someone else to kill Balder with using the mistletoe itself. I don't know. There's some arrow or some magic shit going on, and Balder dies. Uh, Obviously, the story in the game is way different, but I mean, Loki is still involved.
To kill Balder, the son of Odin and Freya. And that has its own
And Freya is supposed to be like Thor's mother as well, right? Or in this story, is she like, does Odin have Balder with Freya and Thor with someone else? I don't know. See, look at that. That's why I put in noise cancellation. These stupid dogs.
set of consequences. He was a very powerful chess piece for Odin, one that Odin is incredibly bitter about losing. Freya has vowed vengeance against them for the killing of her son. Kratos and Atreus didn't want to kill him. They were friends with Freya. But Balder tried to kill her in front of them, and Kratos had no other option in the moment but to kill him to save.
I honestly wonder, I mean, would it have been okay if there was an option to just let Balder kill her? Because, I mean, both the parties would be satisfied then, right? Like, in a weird, messed up way, Freya wanted to die for what she had done, and Balder wanted to kill her, so I'm just saying, Kratos. I think Kratos, was a bit. Uh, I'm forgetting the word. He was like, he was a bit selfish about this. I mean, I don't know. He was taking sides, definitely.
Freya's life, even though it meant losing Freya's
I
friendship.
love the tattoos. I love how Atreus is like a little boy and he still has so many tattoos.
Your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
Come on. Come on, Freya.
Everything.
So, this particular story does not explicitly say that Thor is her child, so I wonder if if Odin had Thor with someone else, because I don't know, like, my, in the MCU, Thor is like Freya's son, so I don't know.
His death is also foretold to bring about Fimbulwinter, which is a
Right.
brutal 3-year winter that is
Right.
then followed by Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
It's an apocalyptic war between all the Norse gods, the giants, the dwarves, and the elves, and an army of the dead. They're all
Yeah.
destined to fight in a battle that basically ends the world. Kratos is understandably worried about his son and what it means for him.
You get to go on this journey with how Atreus grows into a young adult
Grace is like 13, 14 in the story, right? He has to be like 14.
and how Kratos grows into his next era in his life and really see kind of the parent that he's striving to be, but the person he's striving to be. I find that tale so incredibly relatable.
We had started shooting plenty of content before the pandemic hit. In fact,
Ah.
the week before we all went work from home,
Anger
we were
Boda?
doing a shoot.
That's
I
Atreus.
remember being on and off that set, running
Sunny
back to the
Solik.
office and having to talk to studio leadership about what was going down and how this was going to impact us moving forward. And those were trying times.
For us, it was a
I hope they have a way. I mean, if they are indeed, I don't want to jinx it, but if they are indeed planning to kill off Kratos in this, I hope there's some way they either reboot the whole series and like start off in an Egyptian world or something. But I, I hope like the prophecy we saw changes and Kratos somehow survives. I wouldn't mind either way, and then they end up in Egypt or Japan or India. I mean, okay, nah. A God of War set in India would go crazy, but I don't think Indians would be too happy about it, and all content about it would probably just be banned over here. So I don't know. It would be fun though. I mean, as long as Kratos, like, I mean, obviously he has kind of learned his lesson for like killing the gods or something. So he could have like friendly matches with them. Probably. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Some of y'all guys, if you guys are Indian, you might probably harbor negative sentiments towards that, and I understand it. It's totally understandable. Um, there's the thing about respect for religious figures, obviously. So I don't think they're gonna do that. I do think they're gonna go with the Egyptian gods next if they intend to continue the series, though, because um, Greek gods, Egyptian gods, Norse gods. These guys aren't really worshipped anymore per se, and are not like active religious figures in today's life. I don't know, man. Someone out there probably worships someone like Zeus or Anubis or whatever. So I don't know, man. I honestly don't know.
A very unique challenge because we had to bring in actors and we had to record them. And so we had to look at different ways of adapting our typical motion capture
Remember
process
COVID?
and dialogue recording process so we can continue production and continue at the quality that we wanted for our players and our fans.
We had some actors stand in for other characters, actors who were already, who were like core to one of the scenes, might just be able to play a background character in another scene to be able to avoid a situation where too many people were on set on any given day. We avoided compromising the story that we were trying to tell as a result of the pandemic and these limitations that we had to deal with.
GG's.
There were no cinematics that we changed. We still have the
Aye.
same characters
Oh, yeah.
in them in the final game. We just had to get a bit creative with how we shot the content.
Our actor for Atreus, Sonny, is a
Sonny.
teenage boy, and his voice changed
He's so beautiful.
dramatically throughout the several years on this title.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
We
Aw.
had to go in and even out that performance so it sounds like it took place over a short period of time. That was a unique challenge on this one.
Wait, what did they mean by that? I mean, short period of time. Oh wait, no. Fimbulwinter is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like a couple, not a couple, like 4 to 6 months, 8 months long, right? It's not supposed to be like a year, an entire year long, I guess. I don't know, probably. But yeah, again, they could just explain it that Atreus was like 12 in the first game. I mean, he could pass off for a 12-year-old, and obviously when you turn 13, even like when you're like 12 and a half or something, you get that voice cracks and stuff, so totally reasonable.
Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming.
Whether the Norse saga was going to be a trilogy or just 2 games was something we debated a lot.
Yeah.
There were obviously pros and cons for either approach. So we waited for Cory Barlog to weigh in, and he did. And he said,
The
let's do
GOAT!
it in 2.
The
The
GOAT!
consequence to that is, how do you wrap up the story in one game and do Ragnarok justice? How do we lead up to that and then have a big moment at the end of the game? And
See, I don't think we could have done 3 games per se, because each of these games is like 20 hours long, and Fimbulwinter's already begun, so what more can you basically do? Like, I don't think there's like in-depth, detailed records of what happened between Fimbulwinter and Ragnarok, so you basically have no source material to go on through it. So if you change some things here and there, it might have affected the main climax of Ragnarok itself. So I'm glad they jumped right ahead,
wrap up all those loose threads.
because they could just do a time skip like they're doing in the game. So
This game is bigger than what we initially envisioned.
okay, so wait, these are comparison photos,
All
right?
those loose threads.
This is 2018. Look at the graphics.
This game is bigger than
Look at
what
this
we
one.
initially envisioned.
I honestly think this one looks better. I mean, it obviously has to, but wow.
Wrap up all those loose
Like, there's this subtle detail of environmental mist and stuff that makes it feel more realistic.
threads. This game
Like
is
in this one, you can see some things stand out more, and you're like, okay, fine, that's maybe some.
bigger than what
And now it just blends in so seamlessly. The environments, the close objects, the farther ones. You see the snaky boy.
we initially envisioned. There's a lot of important story moments that we needed to cover. There are more characters that we follow the threads of.
There is so much detail in every nook and cranny, it's crazy.
And ultimately, it ends up feeling big and epic because there is a lot there for people to enjoy.
I am very excited for folks to see this final chapter. A lot happens. We
Oh,
put our characters through the ringer, but we also bring them closure, and we provide answers to a lot of the questions the first game posed.
Okay.
Just all of the new combat that we're
I'm trying to see if you're getting new footage.
doing and the new interactions. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in this
Okay, fluid combat.
title that I think people are going to have fun with.
We all have our own personal Ragnaroks to deal with.
Oh yeah.
This story is about
Preach.
how you process that, how you
Preach.
own it, and how you make it a part of yourself
Preach.
and grow from it.
I mean, we set some stuff up at the end of last game. There's
Oh, yeah.
some consequences
Oh,
this
yeah.
game. We're going to
Oh,
see
yeah.
how things play out between
Oh, yeah.
Freya and Kratos. We're going to see how the evolution of the family relationship continues.
No.
You got Brock and Sindri, the dwarves, who are kind of part of your makeshift family now. And there's going to be some other characters that we introduce that maybe going to disrupt the balance a little bit. I can't wait until players get their hands on the game, are able to experience how the story unfolds for themselves.
We have, I think, an incredibly well-rounded game. Very satisfying combat, beautiful and rich environments to explore,
Wow.
outstanding character art, a lush and moving
Aw.
soundtrack and soundscape.
Aw.
It's the work of hundreds of very dedicated artists.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They all have their own stories to tell.
Round of applause to all of them. Oh yeah. Woo. Awesome. Oh, so good. Wow. So this game comes out in less than a month. It's insane. Oh yeah, someone commented like Kratos showing more physical signs of affection towards Atreus is melting my heart. Like yeah, like the moment I said "ah" in the video towards the end. So this was a great trailer, and more appreciation to all of you guys. Hats off once again. Thank you so much for making this game. This is about to go crazy. This is like God of War 2018 belonged to the history books, and this one's gonna do that as well. I can just feel it. There's nothing stopping it anymore. I mean, game of the year, baby. Let's see if it gets it. So, that being said, let me know down your thoughts. What do you think about this trailer? No, not the trailer. This video. Do you believe it will live up to the hype? Will it exceed 2018's God of War? Will it win Game of the Year again? Are you gonna play it? Are you gonna watch someone play it? And because I'm gonna do the latter, obviously. So, man, I just can't wait to experience this game, man. It's gonna be insane. There's probably gonna be spoilers all over Twitter, but I don't care anymore. So let's see. Let's wait and watch. And that being said, let me know if there's anything you want me to react to, anything you want to say, anything. Just say hi, or you know what? Let's do a loyalty check. Comment down these nuts if you've reached this part of the video. Okay, I'm trying to see something. Comment down these nuts, and I'm gonna respond with Garim. So do that, and let's see how many of y'all have stuck up to this point in the video. And that being said, leave a like if you enjoy this, and subscribe, because every like, every comment, every subscribe, these three things help my videos reach more fans of the stuff that I react to. Like if even one of you guys likes this video and subscribes, this video will reach like 50 more people, 50 more fans of God of War, and 50 more fans of video games, and then voila. It's such an easy process, but I need your help in this. And I desperately want to get to 1,000 subs by 2024, so it's up to you guys to make it happen. this is all I can do for now. I don't have the capacity to get like better camera, better audio, whatever. But I'm trying to get, get a bit more entertaining and stuff. So I guess that's it. I don't know. Like I don't even want to brag. Like it's so. Who am I? I'm just a guy who sits in front of the laptop on his bed in the middle of the night and just yells at things, right? So please, please, please help me out on this journey. I have so many things planned out for this, and yeah, every single bit of support will help me a lot. So do that, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.